Hey guys, welcome to day 31 of Codeforces Every Day until GM. On a bit of a short schedule today, so I was like, let's see if I can knock out one or two problems before I have to leave. Probably have to go in like an hour and a half or something like that. So won't have the most time. Probably won't be able to knock out more than one or two problems today. So without further ado, let's just get started. Jeff and periods. One day, got a hold of a integer sequence, a1 to an length n, decided to analyze. He needs to find all values of x which x occurs in a sequence, considers all positions of x in the sequence A such that these numbers sorted in increasing order must form an arithmetic progression. Help Jeff and find all x that meet the problem conditions. Okay, so first line contains integer n equals int input. Next line contains a1, okay, separated by spaces. In the first line, print t, number valid x. On each of the next t, print two integers x and xp, where x is current suitable value. Px is the common difference between numbers in progression. If x occurs exactly once in the sequence, px must equal 0. Print the pairs in the order of increasing x. Okay. So n in the next line is an array. So a equals list map int input split. And then print the pairs in order of increasing x. So okay, so analyze the sequence. Oh, I didn't even put the rating. Oh, this is 1300 problem. First 1300 we've done in a while. X occurs in a sequence A. Consider all positions of numbers x in the sequence A such that I equals AIX. These numbers sorted in the increasing order must form an arithmetic progression. Help Jeff find all x that meets the problem conditions. First line, print integer t, the number of valid x. On each of the next t lines, print two integers x and xp, where x is current suitable value, px is the common difference between the numbers in progression. Print the pairs in order of increasing x. Okay, I read this twice and I still don't really... It just went through my one ear out the other. Okay, let's just look at the note. In the first test, 2 occurs exactly once in the sequence. Ergo, p2 equals 0. Oh, 1... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 5. How about the first line? In the first line, print t, the number of valid x. Okay. Consider all possible positions of x in the sequence. These numbers, sorted in increasing order, must form an arithmetic progression. In the first line, print t, the number of valid x. Okay, so it's just a number. In the first, we output the number of different numbers in the array. Or each different number in the array, and then px is the common difference between the numbers in the progression. If x occurs exactly once, px must equal 0. Print the pairs in order of increasing x. The common difference between the numbers in the progression. What does that mean? So, 1. The common difference is 2, I guess. 3 minus 1 is 2. And then 2 happens, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 3 happens once. Okay. Oh, I kind of get it. So basically, this, like the different numbers in the array will like repeat some odd number of times, right? And then you want to basically output like how often, like what's the interval they repeat in. So, okay, so this isn't that hard. So set A equals set A. Print len set at A. That's our first line. And then for I in set A, how do we do this? We iterate until we find the next for I in set A for J in A, or J in range A, if counter equals, or counter equals 0, if if counter equals 2, break counter and difference is equal to, or difference equals 0. No, okay, we can track index 1 and equals index 2 equals 0 equals -1. If counter equals 1, if index 1 equals 1, index 1 equals j, if counter equals 2, index 2 equals j, and break. And equals j minus 1, because we increment counter at the end. Right, an iron range len A, or so n. or I in range in. Wait, something's not right. For I in set A, so for I in set A, if counter if J equals I need to check this before anything, right? For so it goes 0 to n. Say n is 8. This goes from 0 to 7. J equals I. So AJ equals I. Yes, yes, we track the index. So then we track difference. Or we just print I index 2 minus index 1. Okay, I thought it worked first try, but it clearly didn't. 2 negative 5ing out here. Also, I don't understand why these work. I didn't add a check for 0, right? Or I guess it's just 0 minus 0 because it never goes in here. Also, I have a feeling this will be slow. I didn't sort anything either. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be slow, I think. Okay, let's first figure out why this is negative 5ing. 2, and it's what? 4, okay. Two. Wait. 1. It's negative 1. We got negative 1. Why? We find it here. How are we getting negative 1 for this? Fine, range in. One. What am I printing out? Answer. It's over. Answer. 1, 2. First pass. We're looking for 2. Yes. That's not it. This is it. So our counter should be 1. And we find this. And we hold index 1 equals 1. Why do I do j minus 1? Oh yeah, because we increment at the end. Is this right? If we found it... If we find it, increment counter. Then we do this. Find it first, then we don't have to go through this. Okay. Got the correct answer now, but now we get 3, -4, and 5, 8. So something's wrong there. But that was to be expected. Just clean this up real quick. We can do a check if what does continue do again in Python? In the current iteration of the loop. Okay, so it's like if count if a dot count I equals 1, continue. This is definitely slow. Right, because this is for loop and a for loop. But we can submit it and see what happens. Wrong answer. That's not what I expected. Oh. Give me a sec. Bring this back over here. 3, 10, 5 gives wrong answer. Okay, well we need to sort set. Set a dot sort. Does this work? Okay, I can do a dot sort, right? Huh? How does this not work? I can do sorted. A. There we go. Wait, it's not sorted though. What is it 110.5? Okay. Object type is not iterable. What do you mean? Isn't sorted a list? None. Am I using dot sort wrong? Oh yes, it's sorted. I should be using sorted. Right? There we go. And then we make it a set. Okay, why when you make it a set, it's not sorted by default? Python. Yeah, sets are not, right? Sets are unordered. So, okay. What we can do is keep all that, and then for I in sorted set A. Okay. Kind of weird that it worked like that. But we got it. Wrong answer, test 5. Jesus. How does it pass some tests and just not work on others? Whose answer is 0? Oh, because they don't repeat. Okay. Counter index I. Two doesn't repeat at all either. Okay. This makes this a lot more valid, I guess. Now, what's the best way to do this? For I in range n, counter, instead of breaking, we just do different equals index I, index 1 minus j. We'll no longer need index 2 as a thing. X1 equals -1, and then difference equals 0. And then if else index 1, we have to set a new index 1. Okay, so no, we have to rework this logic here. If we ever get a counter equal to 2, difference is equal to index 1 minus j. And then we set index 1 equal to j. Index 1 minus j. Index j is going to be larger than index 1, so we should do j minus index 1 equal to j. And then if index 1 minus j, or j minus, if j, index 1 is equal to j. If difference, okay, print 0 here, difference is equal to -1. if difference is equal to -1, I can't think straight right now. Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's finish this problem. So, continue for I in range. Okay, if j equals I, counter plus equals 1, if counter equals 2, then we set difference. Index equals j. L if counter is greater than 2 and j minus index 1 does not equal to difference. Difference equals 0, break. Okay, this still fails. We just print 0. Why is that? What does the problem say? Integer t. Oh, the number of valid x. Okay, I see. So this doesn't work anymore. Okay, valid x equals 0 to print equals empty array. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. And this is not valid. It would just break. Valid equals false. Like if valid plus x plus equals 1, and dot append I difference. Then at the end, print valid x, print for print into print print for okay, for I to print. Oh. Built-in function print. Okay, let's not use a tuple. Oh, wait, I see what's happening. Print I. Okay, can I do star I? Does that unpack tuples? Yes, it does. Okay, hopefully we get it this time. Check the time. It's been 40 minutes. TLE. I expected this. We might only have the time for one question today. Because I gotta go in half an hour. Less than half an hour. So let's figure this out. Somehow, we need to somehow shorten this. The real question is how. Let me think. Definitely slow. Can we calculate each at once? Like, what if we use a dictionary? Have an array for differences. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Let me pull out a whiteboard. So we have a dictionary of set. Okay, it's a value of an A and the count of A. Wait. Dictionary? No. In the previous index? And then we have a list. It's the differences. And then we loop through A. Store 1. Index 0. The second time you see 1. 0, 1, 2, 3. Store in differences. and then store this in prev, and then check with differences. And if it's not the same, break. If it's not the same, then maybe we can include a pass array. If we see these indexes, we just pass them. If it's not the same, we go in pass array. And we set differences to, wait, we go in the pass array. And then differences. We need to track previous index and difference. So instead of having a diff array, can't we just have this be a list where prev difference valid is a bool int. And we can like put valid first. If valid equals false, then we just pass. Else, we calculate for these. I think we can do it this way. I'm a little bit worried about time, but okay, let's just rework this entire implementation because I think this way is a lot better. Now, what can we keep? We have a list. Uh, default dict. Python default dict. You can use a custom function or lambda to provide any default values. So, okay, first let's import this. And then default dict. Can I do or true 0 0 true -1 -1? Let's see if her value is 1. I don't actually know how to use lambda. I'm a fraud. Like this. Okay. Okay. I think this works. Now, for I in range in, our current value we're looking at is a I. Print cur. Print value cur. Okay. If values cur, if not values cur, continue. If values cur 1 equals -1, this equals I. Continue. If cur 2 and values cur 2 equals okay, we always need this. Now this is setting the prev, so this should go at the end. Might not need this. Comment this out for now. Here 2 equals our current value I minus prev. Okay. If values cur 2 does not. Okay, so if value cur 1 minus, if I minus value cur 1 does not equal to value cur 2, values values cur 0 equals false. Continue. Right. Print values dot item. Drawer. 1. False. Okay. Let's do this one. 1 false, 2 false, 3 false, 4. If they're all false. If okay, true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, starting with index 0. This one is 5. Index 7. Diff is -1. Okay. So, if this is working correctly, I should just be able to four. Okay. Valid equals 0. 4 key in values dot keys if values key 0 equals true. Okay, I can just do this. Valid plus equals 1. And then to print equals to print dot append different the what's the actual problem? Dot append value. So we want the key and this 2. I wonder if I can just make this a string. That's too much work. For I into print star I. -1 max this in 0. Okay, that worked. This failed. Oh. Print valid. There we go. 4, 4, 4. Okay. Submit. Wrong answer, test 3. Oh, it says it passed though. Jury's answer. My output. Oh, I failed this time. It's a sort order, so okay. There we go. We got it. That took an hour on the dot. So, sorry for the one question video, but I have to get going. Gotta go get some dinner later. And yeah, maybe later tonight, if I am able to come back, I will do the CSES problem sets. But yeah, hope y'all still enjoyed this video. We did a 1300, only took an hour, which is a sign of improvement, right? And yeah, I guess just like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.